What's going on YouTube? Welcome back to another video. Finally finished the headlights so I can start moving on to other projects. And one thing I've been wanting to do since last year was to switch up the colors on the calipers. So let me show you guys how they look and the brand new color that I'm going to be painting it. So we're taking one last look at the burnt copper calipers. So basically one reason why I'm doing this is to actually match the headlight and fog light, whereas it's a little white and chrome, so the Brembos are going to be white and the color I'm going to reveal in just a little bit. But here's a final look at the burnt copper color. It's not that I don't like it, I just want to switch it up. Here's taking a look at the other side, the passenger side, burnt copper, one last look. And there's the new color. It's teal. I actually bought a different color at first. It was like a light blue. I definitely wanted to go blue whether it's dark or light, but I'm gonna go with teal. I haven't seen many TLs use this color. Hopefully it's gonna look dope, and the Brembos are gonna be white. I already made my own decals. They're about 1 inch high and a little over 4 inches long. Here's the final look. I'm excited, guys. So we gotta lift up the car, take off the wheels, and then basically I'm going to sand it down with 600 grit sandpaper, dry, and mask off everything afterwards. I'm going to do it on both sides. I know the best way to do it is to actually take the caliper off, but I avoided it last time because I heard of the bolts not seizing up, but just threading issues after you remove it. I'm scared. I'm really scared of that. My way is a little different, but the calipers are staying on, so I do have to mask off, a lot of stuff, including the rotors. But I'll show you guys in a little bit. I gotta get to work, so let's go. I'm actually gonna sand it down first, and like I said, the proper way to do it is unbolt it, remove it, and then working on it then. So the fronts look in really good condition. It's actually been, I think, about 2.5 years, and it's still holding up very well. I could probably touch it up, just like right here. But on the back side, it looks really dirty because I don't really keep up with it. Nobody's really going to see it, and in the back, it's really dirty too. So the way I do it is just sand it down with 600 because none of it is really rusty. If it was, we would have to go back down to the bare metal, then prime it, and then put on the paint. But what I did last time was, it was originally black. I did spray it black one coat, so I can, 1 or 2 coats, so I can get this laid on the vinyl, and then spray it, take off the vinyl, and then clear it. Because this is not stickers at all. Like I'm trying to peel it, it is not. It is. So I actually really like this method because I don't have to worry about it peeling. There is another way that I'm going to do it now, where I'm going to lay after I get the color on, I'll lay on the vinyl and then clear coat everything. The clear coat helps the vinyl stay on a lot longer. So all I did was turn the wheel, and look how much more room I have to play with. This is basically going to be the whole process also with painting it. So when I do this side, the driver's side, I'll move the wheel this side, and then when I do the passenger over there, I'll turn the wheel on that side so we can get better access and better coverage for spraying. I do have to, after I'm done sanding it, I do have to mask this off. This, along with, basically I'll grab bags and put it over the rotor, cover everything up, cover the whole car up, so I'll get no overspray anywhere. So yeah, I'll have to mask off this, along with this whole thing. The brake line right here. I'll have to mask off these two also. So that's what's pretty much I'll have to do. I have a lot of access right now, so I'm going to get going with this side before I go to the other. Of course, before I start sanding down, I'm actually going to clean it a little bit with brake clean, just so that I'm not throwing dirt and debris everywhere. Alright, just did a little bit of the rear. Here's how it's looking. Got the clear coat off. You can see a little bit of the color, but I'm not worried about that. No rust at all, so that's great. And here's comparison to the front of it. Still looks fresh, still looks nice, with a few scrapes, but that's going to be gone. Here's what I used, the VHT engine enamel. This is the color, the burnt copper color, and almost exact to the cap, if not exact. So this is what I use. Like, it's supposed to be used for engine enamel, but it works really well with calipers. I've had better luck with this than the actual like caliper paint. This holds up a lot better. So this is the new color. It shows up pretty close to this, hopefully. This is a little different than the VHT, but it's an engine enamel stuff, same thing. Holds up to 500 degrees Fahrenheit. This one is 650, I believe, yep. But it should be no problem at all. I'm excited to see the new color. Here's how it's looking, all nice and clean, degreased. Like I said, this is not the proper way, but gets the job done for about like 20 bucks in paint and supplies. So do this, mask this off, mask this back, around the rotor, around the whole car, just so I don't get any overspray. And when I'm finally done with that, I'm going to hit it up with some isopropyl alcohol, wipe it down with a quick rag, and we should be good to spray paint after that. So for masking, I'm going to be using some masking tape along with some trash bags, the areas that I told you, and it's going to go all around. Here's how it's looking. Got the car masked up, mostly. I'm not too worried about it getting on the car, just mostly under the car. And I have most of the suspension done right there. I have a little bit over there, but it's fine. It's not too much of a worry. Let's get cleaning and then the first coat on. Alright, so just got done with the first coat and I already messed up. I forgot about the rear bleeder valve right here. But I just cleaned it up and I put tape on it right now. It's going to show a little bit when I'm done with it, but here's the first coat. It's supposed to be a tack coat, it's supposed to be a little lighter. I went a little too ham. So hopefully the rest of the paint job looks okay. But I'm loving the color right now. It looks really good. You can see a little bit of Brembo. It's indented just a little bit, but that's where the new vinyl is going to go anyways. So I'm actually really loving the color. It's getting a little windy, so that kind of sucks, but I'm going to move on to the second in about 10 minutes. So here's the second coat, all dry. I still need a third, but the color is definitely looking a lot more pronounced. It's popping, and it already looks like it has most coverage, if not all. I do need a third coat, like I said, then wait 30 minutes and then put the clear coat on after that. And while I'm doing this, I am sanding the other side, so that kind of helps. Instead of just sitting there waiting for the paint to dry, I am doing something. Hopefully I can get it done before the day ends, because I am losing sunlight pretty quick. Bam, got this side all sanded down, masked up, while the other side was drying. So, time to go put on the vinyl on the other side. I pretty much eyeballed it, and I think I got it straight, but there's a little guide, because there's a little curvature right here that goes around, and right here. So, kind of like in the middle right there is where you want to put it. This actually, when I printed it out, I compared it to the other side. It actually is a little bit bigger, maybe like a 1/4 of an inch bigger. So it does stand out a little bit, but I'm really liking the color scheme right now. It looks really dope. So it's been about 40 minutes now, and it's ready for clear coat. I have to do it within the hour. That's what the instructions on the can said. So this is what I'm using. Basically the same brand and engine enamel as the burnt copper color. So it's from VHT engine enamel, gloss clear. I have two because one of them's a little empty. I think this one is. But yep, that's the same. That's the ones that's gonna go on right now. So since I have this all ready for clear, the other side is actually ready for color. So I'm gonna alternate from here to there, clear here, color over there, and it should make for a pretty easy process. Alright guys, here's the final results. Took off all the masking stuff, and here's how it's looking. It's actually looking really good. So I did mess up just a little bit. Sprayed a little too much clear coat, so it does drip a little bit. You see a little drip right there. Yeah, so I went a little ham, but that's okay. That's my fault. It's looking really good right now. Other side, it's just the same way. Alright, so I do have to hurry up outside. It is drizzling just a little bit. The wheels have to go back on. I have to be careful not to like scrape the calipers or anything. And it is still soft even though it has like dried up. Unfortunately, I am not going to drive the car for the next couple of days just so that it can cure properly. So after the brake calipers are dry, after the wheels are on, I'm going to show you guys the final look. Welcome to day 2. The wheels are back on. I moved the car and I tried to put on the wheel as easy and safe as possible, but it looks super dope. Oh my gosh, I am actually really happy with the results. I touched the paint just a little bit and it is a little soft, so I did mess up a little bit like I said. There are little drips, but overall I think it looks dope. I really like how it goes with the gray. I think it matches really well. Dude, this looks so dope. Oh my gosh, I'm really happy with the color. The white Brembo sets it off, matches the headlight. Oof, had to put a hat on. Super sunny out right now. It actually is really nice out, about 60 degrees. But anyways, thanks for watching guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. This is just my process. It's not the right way or best way, but it gets the job done and it looks really dope. Let me know what you guys think of the color. Once again, thanks for watching guys. I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.